Councilwoman Hickey.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Not even my resident, it's Armando's resident, but thank you. First, I'm going to give my committee reports. As chairwoman of the Linden Fire Department, the report from the ambulance reimbursement system for the month of May was $65,202.73, giving us a grand total for 2018 of $371,782.35. Let's see, licenses, permits, transcripts issued by the city clerk's office during the month of May. City revenue was $4,527.27, and state revenue was $650. And lastly, from the fire department, I guess I skipped around a little. The following monies for the month of May 2018 was $9,857.90. First, I would like to just congratulate Mayor Armstead, Council President-elect Michelle Yamakaitis, Armando Medina, Councilwoman Orman, on the election, and they're winning the election. Certainly, there are no hard feelings. I ran a hard election. I'm proud of the election that I ran, and my husband couldn't be happier. Back to reality, I thank everyone for their support. I look forward to working with everyone, and I will continue to be the councilwoman that I am and out to help everyone I can, not just in my ward, but within the city. Everyone knows that I'm always a phone call away, 908-347-4548, and certainly that's the cell phone number that I always say my children have, so I'm not going anywhere. But I am glad that it's over and I can enjoy my summer, and I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I'm very content with the turnout of the election, and I will continue to sit up here and speak the truth. I have found out there's more people that watch our council meeting than we think there is, and many of them do wait for my reports, and I am proud of that. My report was very short tonight until it gets to me, and I keep adding to my list and adding to my list. You know, I'm about speaking the truth, and there are some issues that I'd like to talk about. First, I want to take a moment of silence on behalf of Dennis Valvano and the PAL in memory of Danny Kaczynski, DK, who we lost 1 year ago on June 12th. Thank you. He was a big advocate to our children, to many families, and he did amazing things in the city between baseball and basketball. And it was nice to have memories on my phone pop up the other day of him and our children, and many of us have lots of pictures of that. And we can remember how they all looked up to him. On Friday night, I attended the first Gay Pride Prom at the Hamilton Stage, hosted by the Union County Freeholders. And I have to tell you, it was an amazing night. It was beautiful. Many of the teenagers, young adults, were dressed up in what they wanted to be and how they wanted to be. And, you know, we don't know the impact that certain events like this have on other teenagers and families' lives until it happens to them. So I have to thank the County of Union. I can't wait to see the success of this event for next year. And, you know, ending with that and how marvelous it was. I also attended Pride at Roway Park on Saturday. But the hypocrisy from certain council members in their speeches tonight regarding Facebook comments and remarks, you know, please, practice what you preach. You know, you're talking to a woman, and you know what? Yep, my son is gay, and my son was wished dead on social media, and I will never stop saying that up here. So when we have other council members who need to tell us how to behave on Facebook and threaten us with attorneys and police, listen, just like the election, Social media went nuts. And certainly the mayor can't help what people write on social media. I can't help what people write on social media. Please look at my Facebook. It was all positive. So is the mayor's. You know, they call it crazy season for a reason. But certainly up here, I'm not going to take remarks from a councilman who thinks his opinion on what maybe my family members and the threat of attorney matters, because it doesn't. And with that being said, certainly Sid did not receive your donation that you just mentioned before that you made to Sid, Councilman, so I'm sure they'll be anxiously waiting for that check. Before Councilwoman Cosby was talking about the personnel report. And the problem is, you know, we do discuss these things on caucus on last night. But even last night, you know, and it wasn't from the mayor, it wasn't from Council President-elect Michelle Yamakaitis, but the remarks and digs that were made at myself, Council President Alvarez, Councilwoman Cosby, were disgraceful, immature, unbusinesslike. And unless I sit up here and speak about it, people don't know. You know, you can call me, you know, causing drama or whatever you may think I'm speaking, but what I'm speaking up here is the truth. And unless I say something about it, people don't know, the residents don't know, the taxpayers don't know. It wasn't nice. And this is the same council person that's preaching tonight about, you know, social media and threatening me with an attorney. Keep threatening me. The worst thing you could do is wish somebody's child dead because he's gay, so call on the attorneys. I want to let you know that I want to congratulate many of the employees from DPW on their title changes. I know many of them have been waiting very long, and it's very well deserved. Frank Dan has been doing, Director Dan has been doing an amazing job. And I know I voted on the personnel report no to 4A. I feel that there's a lot of work to be done in our DPW department, and I think Director Dan has a lot of work to do and has his hands full, and we do have a large park system. I also believe that, as I've said before, is about people moving up the ladder who have worked here for a long time. There was an instance that was discussed last night. One of my dear friends, and she's actually my treasurer, put in for a clerk position in another department. There was actually 2 open clerk positions. They kept one open. A very wonderful person who was a clerk in the rec department was moved over to the fire department, where I know she'll be wonderful. All of a sudden now, that clerk position has been eliminated. Just like the next person to move up to recreational services and public property. He was a supporter of mine. They wanted, it's insane. So I can understand what Councilwoman Cosby is saying, and I need to talk about it, because when it's behind closed doors, nobody knows. Of course they want to keep things behind closed doors. And like I said, I just need to put it out there, because when I took an oath, I took an oath about the taxpayers, for the people, and for our families. And regardless of if I win, and please don't think by any means this is a bittersweet loss for a mayor election, because certainly, good riddance. I like taking care of my temp ward and the people, and I like being me together and not, again, and not being targeted. So I know I rambled on too much, but these were important things that I needed to put out there. As chairwoman of DPW, I want to let you know that there was some issues with the Elizabeth dumping station last week. Our poor trucks were sitting there for 3 hours. I know many people have requested for special pickups. It's been difficult. So please, if one of your council members aren't able to do it that week, give us a chance. We're working with Director Dan, and hopefully soon we'll get back on track again. Trees at McManus have been cut down. Many of them have had issues. So our DPW tree department has been working aggressively to get our parks cleaned up and taken care of. And we will be, after McManus, I know they will be attending over at Highland Avenue, school number 10. There's been some hanging branches and issues, so I look forward to that being done. Lastly, I'd just like to wish our graduates your future, and I wish you happy graduation and a successful future, a wonderful summer to them and their families. And once again, if you ever need me, please call me on my cell or text me, 908-347-4548. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Council President.